Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we've all got some time yet to live. The bad news is that I don't know how long. I'm praying for the pleasure of at least 10 more minutes. So let's make the most of every moment. Carpe diem. The full Latin expression is carpe diem quam minimum credula postero, which translates literally as pluck the day, trusting as little as possible in the next one. In other words, seize the day like there's no tomorrow. Back when I was at school, it felt like tomorrow would never come. Tedious timetables, belligerent bullies, screaming sirens to mark the mayhem. Stern school teachers chalking and talking, screeching blackboards, then more walking. The hustle, the bustle, the siren, the tussle. Brief bursts of relished relief. My high school motto was aim high. But it's not the words of a motto that matter. It's the actions it inspires. I remember walking into the boys' toilets and seeing the graffiti emblazoned above the urinal. It said, remember your school motto and aim high. It was something we aspired to. How sluggish those school days seemed. It felt like there was no tomorrow, because tomorrow took forever to come. My school days were sporadically suspended by my father. Before the very crack of dawn, a gentle wake-up jostle, a warm cup of tea and toast. Driving the dinghy to the upper Swan as the sun's first rays radiated over the river. The noise and vibrations of the two-stroke outboard on our tiny tinny before the stealthy splash of oars as we made our way towards our hungry prey. Resting amongst the reeds, rods rigged with wriggling worms dangling in the depths. Waiting, waiting, until the lightning strike of the black brim, rods bending, reels dashing, silver scales flashing, water splashing as the black brim breaches the surface. The crimson blood of broken gills. We'd catch a few, not enough to feed a family of 6, but a magnificent meal for my grandma who we'd visit on the way home. Why, until I'd see her warm smile spread across her wrinkling face. Back home, in time to pack my bags with books and ride my bike to school. Magical memories. My father is long gone, but I hear his voice whisper even more urgently, seize the day like there's no tomorrow. In our youth, we possess the most time, yet prize it the least. Dead Poets Society, the movie, was released in 1989. Mr. Keating, the teacher, is played by Robin Williams. He recites a poetry verse from To the Virgins to make much of time. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Why does the writer use these lines? Because we are all food for worms. He asks his students to face photographs of students past. They're not so different to you. They have hormones running around just like you. They feel invincible, just like you. They have hope in their eyes, just like you. Did they wait until it was too late? These boys are now fertilising daffodils. My dad loved that movie. I thought that Mr. Keating was kind to connect with his students. I just had no idea what he was talking about. After all, I was 17 and I felt invincible. It's only now, with less time left, that I can see what Mr. Keating was trying to teach them. Time is precious because it is passing. Not even billionaires can buy time, but some try. 47-year-old Brian Johnson is investing millions of dollars in anti-aging research and treatments. Project Blueprint involves a team of doctors and scientists working to reduce his biological age. Brian will try almost anything, including electric shock therapy for his appendage, to improve his erectile function. Demonstrates the approach using a chunk of cheese attached to a cucumber. No, I don't know what type of cheese. Brian spends hours each day trying to keep age at bay. I hope that Brian and his cucumber reach new heights. I believe he may be pointing in the wrong direction. As Abraham Lincoln said, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Lincoln was just 56 years old when he died. Now, I know we have a young audience here tonight, but that sounds pretty young to me. I'm now praying for the pleasure of just 2 more minutes. So, how do we live like there's no tomorrow? How do we seize the day with its brief bursts of brilliance? Let's turn to those whose tomorrow was more tentative than our own. During the London Blitz, the people sang "We'll Meet Again" by Vera Lynn, like there was no tomorrow. Amongst the destruction, they danced ballroom and swing, like there was no tomorrow. They shared their stories, their literature and their poetry, like there was no tomorrow. And today in Kyiv, as the missiles whistle through the wind, the people sing folk dance. They dance the hopak and salsa. They share their stories like there's no tomorrow. And how do people despair as their lives draw towards dusk? They chide themselves for not chasing their dreams rather than conforming to convention. They mourn missed moments with loved ones, enjoying simple pleasures. And they regret not expressing their true feelings, the love not spoken, the forgiveness not offered, the appreciation not shared. To live like there's no tomorrow is to be true to ourselves, express our emotions and savour each second. So how will you live free of fear, rebel from regret, and make the most of each magnificent moment? Let's dance with delight, sing with spirit, and share our stories with passion. Seize the day. Let's live like there's no tomorrow.